All right, team, let's go. Let's do this. This is my ESpring demo. The way I set it up is very simple and easy. I got a nice little motor in there with a lot of horsepower. I call it horsepower because, you know, Rolls Royce use horsepower. But anyhow, I see how I have it all clamped on, clamped off. Actually, it's running. You see how the water is running and everything? And the motor's so silent, you don't even hear if the motor's running. So the way I did, I poke a hole up top right here. So I pulled the cord out, and then when you put the cord out, you go. I have it on the wall. That's the reason why the motor's running. So I pull some hole up top so that way it keep the same water keep running. So if you don't want this water to run from here, you can just crack open the other water right here. So if you see inside, so the water come from there. So once you shut off this water, you get the water coming from there. So that's what makes it so very good for the ESpring to run very nicely. So we're gonna do the like nice thing. So you see how I have a nice transparent looking tube right here. So you can see the colors and everything. So this is the ESpring. So that's my home one. This is the ESpring that I have for show. So if you see in the back of it, right here, and this is how it works. I'm gonna smaller down everything right here to make life easy. But if you see right here, if I pull the cord, you'll see the water goes through the system. See, the water will go and it'll come out nice and clean from the ESpring. And I don't have to hold it because the motor has a lot of power, so it automatically brings me there. So actually you can see the ESpring is telling you that clean water is coming out. So sometimes we don't have to be cheap. Just get a nice motor that will pump everything. It makes life a whole lot easier. But to make life much better, I'm gonna grab 2 glass right here. Jesus. Let me have to grab 2 glass. 2 glass. So I'm gonna cut the ESpring. I'm gonna let that one run. So the reason why they're running both together right now is because I have the filter going. But I'm showing you something. For example, this is the water with no purification system. So with no purification system, that's how your water looks like. So now, same water, when it goes to ESpring, how's it gonna look? How's it gonna look, all right? The brilliant thing about it, it's still doing the work. And right here, see, I don't have to touch it, so people can just believe it 100%. And once it's done, you can put that water right here, right there. Then you can cut off the ESpring, so that way you don't want this color to change. So you don't, because eventually if I let it run, it's gonna suck all this color, it's gonna bring clean water. So this water's gonna turn clean also. I don't want that to happen, so I'm gonna collect back this original water back in, so that way the motor keep running the way it's supposed to run. But if you look at the water, nice and clean from ESpring, and that's original from Fossil. The reason why I'm showing you this is because a lot of time in whatever town you live in, even if you live in Saudi Arabia, Dubai, or whatever, but the pipe still bursts sometimes, and then when the pipe bursts, even the government tell people to don't drink water. That's the reason why you should have this kind of treatment system in your house. So that way your family is in a good hands and everything. And drinking some good things, you know. Quality of water is quality of life at the end of the day.